So let's give it a spin and just see how we get on. Now, I'm really excited. I want to welcome everybody to this video. Well, what I want to talk to you about, something that's really exciting that's happening in London, and it's happening in London between the 23rd and the 25th of May, and you can find details about it on my blog site. And the event is SEAT 2012. SEAT 2012 is a whole collection. It's a global meeting that happens somewhere in the world. This year it happens to be happening in London, which is really exciting, another good event to be happening in London. And it's the trade bodies or trade organisations from about 16 countries, as well as all the leading recruitment firms and some local recruiters who are getting together to see a host of speakers talking about some really great events, from Linda Grattan talking about the future of recruiting, Giles Guest, who we know very well in the local London marketplace, who's going to be talking about online recruiting, one and two other things, and a whole host of other speakers. But the really exciting bit for me is that we're actually bringing in the Occupy the Conference movement, and we're going to be taking over the conference for 2 hours. 2 hours of masterclass on the second day, and what we're going to be doing is actually bringing True to life, bringing an unconference to life in the middle of the conference. So that means we're going to be putting away the PowerPoint, we're going to be getting rid of the presentations. It's going to be open conversation, 3 tracks at a time, so you can move between one session or another. Those tracks are going to be run by some people who really know what they're talking about in this confusing social recruiting, social media world. We're talking about Steve Ward from Cloud9 Recruiting, guy based down in Brighton, who's a career recruiter who now runs his entire recruitment business through social media. So he's a really good person to learn from, and he's going to be helped out by Elke Holland from Prospectus IT, who runs an IT recruitment business that does a whole lot of their sourcing and coming across some hard to find candidates. There's Johnny Campbell from Social Talent in Dublin. He's not going to be a stranger to a lot of you. He really does some clever stuff with Boolean searches and finds those really difficult to find candidates in LinkedIn and everywhere else. He's going to be talking to you really about what searches you've got, what difficulties you've got, what you need to know, and what you might need to understand. I'm going to be talking a bit about mobile and running a mobile track, which is going to look at what the impact on mobile is going to be, because we know it's going to be massive. It's going to take over access from to the internet, completely different. It's going to be taken over shortly from PCs. We know that's going to be happening. So we're going to look at how that's going to affect you for things like your job sites and your career sites and the way in which you operate and communicate with candidates and clients as a recruitment business. I've got Claudia Drulis, who's coming in from the corporate side. Claudia runs social media and social branding in the recruiting space for Oracle, the Oracle Corporation. She does that all around the world. So Claudia's coming in. We're really pleased to have her to come in and run a track, and she's a good friend of True. Jorgen Sundberg, who's a former IT recruiter in London, originally hailed from Norway. Jorgen's going to be coming in and talking about personal branding. He runs a business called Linked Humans, just around the corner in Holborn, actually. So he's going to be talking about personal branding. And Andy Hedworth, who's a well-known social recruiting consultant, former recruiter from is also coming up from the Brighton area. He runs a business called Sirona and has a great blog called Sirona Says. So he's going to be coming in and doing that. We're going to be doing lots of exciting things with social media. But if you want to understand what this social is all about and you want to have a conversation, we're going to be occupying the conference. We're going to be doing it for 2 hours. We really hope you come and join us. I really hope you look up SEAT 2012. It's the kind of opportunity to come and see this kind of speakers and get involved in this kind of global event, which comes around very, very rarely. So it's your opportunity to get there and get involved. Check out the tickets, get yourself down to the event, and we'll see you at the Occupy the Conference session. See you soon.